Thank you for staying with us. Well, Sydney Littlelight, the former Hardin High School, then Rocky Mountain College runner, had an amazing career as a Battling Bear. This weekend, the former NAIA national champion ran her first Division I race as she made her debut for her new school, Eastern Kentucky, and I'd say it went pretty well. Littlelight won and set a new arena record in the process. Today, I spoke with Sydney to see how she's adjusting to life in Kentucky with her new program.
Well, yeah, obviously you got your first race in the books there for Eastern Kentucky, and you kind of pick up right where you left off. You set a facility record, but just in general, how are you settling in there with a completely new home?
Yeah, I'm super homesick, like most of the time, but I don't know. I was under Coach Mike for 5 years, so being under new coaching is super new for me. I'm trying to evolve as an athlete and adapt and be coachable, despite being used to something else. And as for training, like I'm the fittest I've ever been. It's insane. Like I thought maybe I'd be a little quicker, but I think first of all, the resources are huge. Like I've never had somebody buy my shoes, so that's really new for me. And as for lifting, I've never lifted before, and I have my own lifting coach, and we get like food given to us right afterwards, and that's like always available to us, and gear is always available to us. And I have 3 coaches, so that's really new for me. I'm primarily under, his name's Patrick, but everyone calls him Pat. And that's who recruited me. So that's just been the best. And also, like, I'm training with girls my speed, which is really new for me. Usually I'm just like by myself. So running in a pack is really new for me too.
There's a lot to unpack there. I know so much is different. The first thing I want to ask you, I think, off of that is that moving so far from home is really hard for a lot of people, and it's scary to a lot of people. It's scary to a lot of local athletes here, right? What are you doing to try to cope with that?
I'm calling my mom 6 times a day. she gets so annoyed with me. She's sitting right in front of me actually. But I and my friends, like I'll call people because we get a lot of doubles during the week, so that means I run in the morning and the afternoon. And so I'm running by myself for a good chunk of time. So I'll call my friends and they'll talk to me while I'm running around. But it's been really, really tough. So yeah, I'm really grateful for this break coming up. It's been rough.
No, it's awesome that you were willing to do that. What drives you now to do those 2-a-days, to lift, to do all the things you didn't want to do before necessarily sometimes, but what keeps you motivated day to day with that grind? Because it is a lot more to ask.
I just want to prove to especially like Native athletes that it's doable. You can do it. And it sounds terrifying and scary. And I stayed really close to home, but I just wanted to also prove to myself that, like, let's see what you can do putting 100% in. Like, how fast can you be? And that's where I'm at with that right now.
Well, final question. What does it mean? You talked about how you want to show people, that it's possible, what you can do. So when you win a race like you did in your first race of the year, and obviously you have a lot more to go for this season, but what does it mean to you when you see all the support on Facebook and everywhere that people haven't forgotten about you, even though you're all the way over there in Kentucky now?
It's so nice. Like, I just get so excited to check Facebook and just feel like the love and support. And I did not think anyone would care, to be honest with you. I thought people would be like, oh my God, she's still running, but people still care for some reason. And it's just a motivator for me, and I want to be a good example and run fast.
A lot of people definitely still care. Sydney has a little bit of time off, so she does get a chance to come home, see some of the family, and we certainly wish her the best for the rest of the upcoming track and field season. You can find that full conversation with Sydney right now on nonstoplocal.com. All right, that does it for sports. We'll be right back.